Some of our favorite shows just seemed that it was very unlikely to end. But they obviously had to break up our hearts. But luckily, we had like a million TV shows to get us through to 2018, where we've been greeted by a lot of more shows to watch. So here at Rexopedia we are counting down our picks for top 10 best TV series of all time. Let's begin. Oh my. Let's begin. Number 1. Friends.
How you doing?
Friends is an American television sitcom, created by David Crane and Marta Kaufman, and is considered as one of the greatest TV show of all time.
We are so over.
Fine by me.
The show revolves around 6 friends, living off of one another in the heart of New York City. Over the course of 10 years, this average group of buddies goes through massive mayhem, trouble, past and future romances, fights, laughs, tears, and lots of surprises as they learn what it means to be a friend, and as they say, I'll be there for you.
We're sorry, our subway broke down.
That's a lie. You went to the game. I can see Joey's hand.
For the love of God, take it off!
Number 2. Breaking Bad.
You want to cook crystal meth?
That's right. You know the business, and I know the chemistry.
Breaking Bad is an American neo-Western crime drama series created and produced by Vince Gilligan. It tells the story of Walter White, a struggling high school chemistry teacher diagnosed with lung cancer. Together with his former student Jesse Pinkman, White turns to a life of crime by producing and selling drugs to secure his family's financial future before he dies, while navigating the dangers of the criminal world.
A guy opens his door and gets shot. You think that of me? No, I am the one who knocks.
Number 3. The Big Bang Theory.
Will you please turn your shirt off?
The Big Bang Theory is an American television sitcom created by Chuck Lorre and Bill Prati. The show is primarily centered on 5 characters living in California: Leonard Hofstadter and Sheldon Cooper, both physicists at Caltech, who share an apartment. Penny, a waitress and aspiring actress who later becomes a pharmaceutical representative and who lives across the hall. And Leonard and Sheldon's similarly geeky and socially awkward friends and co-workers, aerospace engineer Howard Wolowitz and astrophysicist Raj Koothrappali. The geekiness and intellect of the 4 men are contrasted for comic effect with Penny's social skills and common sense.
He came into the restaurant. Sorry, the napkin's dirty. He wiped his mouth with it.
I possess the DNA of Leonard Nimoy.
Number 4. Game of Thrones.
Every one of us is poor and powerless, yet we can overthrow an empire.
Game of Thrones is an American fantasy drama television series created by David Benioff and D.B. Weiss. Set on the fictional continents of Westeros and Essos, Game of Thrones has several plot lines and a large ensemble cast but centers on 3 primary story arcs. The first story arc centers on the Iron Throne of the 7 Kingdoms and follows a web of alliances and conflicts among the dynastic noble families, either vying to claim the throne or fighting for independence from the throne. The second story arc focuses on the last descendant of the realm's deposed ruling dynasty, exiled and plotting a return to the throne. The third story arc centers on the long-standing brotherhood charged with defending the realm against the ancient threats of the fierce peoples and legendary creatures that lie far north, and an impending winter that threatens the realm. Number 5. How I Met Your Mother.
Excuse me, sorry, I don't mean to break your flow here or anything, but can I just ask you one little question?
Sure.
What the is wrong with you?
How I Met Your Mother is an American sitcom, created by Craig Thomas and Carter Bays. The series follows the main character, Ted Mosby, and his group of friends in New York City's Manhattan. As a framing device, Ted, in the year 2030, recounts to his son and daughter the events that led him to meet their mother.
You sat us down to tell us the story of how you met our mother 8 years ago.
Look at us. We're grown-ups now. I went through puberty on this couch.
I miss college. I know all the lyrics to Let's Go to the Mall, but I don't know who the president is.
Number 6, Sherlock.
We're obviously looking at a suicide.
It does seem the only explanation of all the facts.
Wrong. It's one possible explanation of some of the facts. You've got a solution that you like, but you're choosing to ignore anything you see that doesn't comply with it.
Sherlock is a crime drama television series based on Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's Sherlock Holmes detective stories. Created by Stephen Moffat and Mark Gatiss, it is one of the best detective TV series of all time.
The wound's on the right side of his head.
And?
Van Koon was left-handed. Requires quite a bit of contortion.
Left-handed?
I'm amazed you didn't notice. All you have to do is look around this flat. Coffee table on the left-hand side, coffee mug handle pointing to the left. Power sockets habitually use the ones on the knife on the breadboard with butter on the right side of the blade. Because he used it with his left, it's highly unlikely that a left-handed man would shoot himself in the right side of his head. Conclusion, someone broke in here and murdered him. Only explanation of all of the facts.
Number 7, Seinfeld.
BBC, we tell them we got an idea for a show about nothing.
Exactly.
They say, what's your show about? I say nothing.
There you go.
I think you may have something here.
Seinfeld is an American television sitcom series created by Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld, with the latter starring as a fictionalized version of himself. Set predominantly in an apartment building in Manhattan's Upper West Side in New York City, the show features a handful of Jerry's friends and acquaintances, particularly his best friend George Costanza, former girlfriend Elaine Bennis, and neighbor across the hall Cosmo Kramer. It is often described as being a show about nothing, as many of its episodes are about the minutiae of daily life.
It's a Festivus miracle.
Number 8, Silicon Valley.
We had a guy in here in almost the exact same situation. Take the money or keep the company.
He shot himself because he turned down the money?
Yeah. Or no, he took the money. Or no. No, he did not. You know what? I don't remember. But whatever it was, he regretted it so much that he ended up shooting himself, and now he's blind.
Silicon Valley is an American comedy television series created by Mike Judge, John Altshuler and Dave Krinsky. The series focuses on 5 young men who founded a startup company in Silicon Valley.
Years, guys like us have gotten the shit kicked out of us.
Get the fuck out of here.
What if we built our own company?
Number 9, Suits.
What if I told you that I consume knowledge like no one you've ever met and I've actually passed the bar?
I'd say you're full of crap.
Read me something.
Civil liability associated with agency is based on
the reasonable inference of agency on behalf of the plaintiff and the damages themselves.
Suits is an American legal drama television series created and written by Aaron Korsh. Suits is set at a fictional law firm in New York City. The focal point of the show follows talented college dropout Mike Ross, who initially works as a law associate for Harvey Specter, despite never actually having attended law school. The show focuses on Harvey and Mike managing to close cases while maintaining Mike's secret.
You give me this, and I will become the best lawyer you have ever seen.
Okay, hotshot.
Number 10, Mad Men.
In a marriage, sometimes you get into it for the wrong reasons, and eventually they hit you in the face.
Mad Men is an American period drama television series directed by Matthew Weiner. The plot is set primarily in the 1960s and focuses on the business of the agencies as well as the personal lives of the characters, regularly depicting the changing moods and social mores of the United States through the 1960s.
I heard you were amazing in the meeting.
Fear stimulates my imagination.
That's why he won an award.
Now that was it for this video. Comment down below your favorite TV series and give this video a thumbs up to show us some love. See you soon.